Hello and welcome. I think everything is working alright. So, I thought today I was not really feeling playing something like Dark Souls. I wanted something more chill. So, I'm back to Stardew Valley, since there's still a few things to do. Oops. Yeah. Okay. There are things to do, but smooth brain forgot. Let's look at the quest first. Okay, nothing too major right now. I should probably change out of my Santa outfit, to be honest. Christmas is over. I need my formal attire. Yeah, the tea room study, whatever. It looks actually nice. I'm okay with that. It's not perfect, but yeah. And I should probably take down the Christmas tree, but nah. I'm gonna do that later. Yeah, junior hearts are fine. Mushroom. Yeah, I really have to take care of the animals, probably. That's the thing, if you don't play for a while, you really forget what you were supposed to do. Petting all the animals is a good start, though. Yeah, I should probably cut down those trees at some point as well. Where are you? Scythe. I need more food for the animals, since as soon as winter hits, my reserves will go down quite rapidly. I shouldn't cut down and everything since it regrows from the patches, so I'm just cutting out a few chunks. Okay. Yeah, I might as well look into the slimes. Okay. They're just chilling. What the hell? There's a seasonal plants, but for some reason in fall they are just dead. I could also use this patch of land now. Might as well, actually. And one dot, and is there anything? Fall. Cranberries. Actually, might as well. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's put up some cranberries. I'm probably never gonna use them for anything, but I'd rather have them than not. Oops. Here you go, and speak crow. And seeds. I have to say, this game is a lot more chill than Dark Souls for some reason. I can't think of any reason why. Okay, yeah, I have to take care of that. I also have another big task. First is I need 10 million gold for the special clock, golden clock, I think. And another thing I have to do to, I don't know, flax. I don't know. There are still a few legendary fish left to be catched. And I think one or two might be in fall. I'm not 100% sure. I looked it up at some point. I think the legend, so the most valuable, is in spring. there's at least 1 or 2 in 4. So for the legend, it's gonna take a while. Nice. It's a little bit sad. Iridium level oranges are as good as a healing food, actually worse than normal mangoes. Oh, that belongs down here. Actually, no. Up here. I guess that should be fine. Let's put the mushroom. I should be a little bit more thorough, but I'm just gonna put it in here for now. Yeah, that I wanted to bring the sugar to Ginger Island to have the ginger ale production there. Anything else useful? There it is. Yeah, I should probably go to the fish shop. And might as well. Oops. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. I think I have several hundred of them. Never used them. Yeah, I need... Oh. I want... a little bit of that, and might as well. Doesn't really matter anymore. And since I'm lazy and I don't want to go back, and I forgot to bring it I'm just gonna buy them. That's the nice thing. If you have enough money, you can be as lazy as you want to. Just buy your way through. Bulletin board. Let's accept this one. I don't want to fish in the ocean right now. I think I can go up here. Ooh, panning spot. Maybe another luck ring. Just gold. I should probably eat this since I have it, so it would be a waste. There it is. Oh, and it is the fish I wanted. Right, the first fish after not playing for weeks, basically. But it's a very easy one, to be honest. I expected much worse. Oh. I forgot I have this now. It's very convenient. I'm pretty sure there's one other legendary fish on the pier, and then the legend. I don't know if there's another one. And the one on the pier, it might be possible to catch during fall. I'm just testing. No. Dirt. No. Okay. Nothing. Actually, let's look into the basement. Nothing special happening there. What did I need radioactive boss for? I know I need them for something good, but I don't know what it was. This one might actually be useful at one point. I think I have a few lying around still, but yeah. Yeah, my internet was very stable considering how shit it is normally. I was very surprised that it worked yesterday, at least. Especially since yesterday I didn't use LAN, I used WLAN, so... But at least in this game, if it's slightly lagging or something, it's not that big of an issue. You don't have to be that concentrated to get what's happening. Oops. I had an idea where I wanted to go. Smooth brain is not good. Oops. But I think, yeah, yesterday was in general interesting. To be honest, it's a little bit more taxing doing something like a cooking stream, especially since I never did it before. One second, I have to steal something from Coco. I had to get steal a piece of plastic from her. I'm gonna look if it's a problem. My problem or your problem? Sorry, but I hope it's your problem. Fixing it on my side is I don't want to. Why? But it seems to be your problem. Yeah. Sucks for you, but good for me. Oops. Just a normal one. But today, I don't think today is gonna be a super high-end, whatever, high-octane stream. I'm just gonna chill a little. I don't know. I really have to find another game after Stardew Valley that's also quite chill. So as a side game if I don't really want to concentrate, if I just want to embrace smooth brain. Yeah, then just change the password. Use a few hundred letters and be done with it. Yeah, that's usually... I was surprised yesterday since I used Wi-Fi yesterday with my laptop. I didn't expect it to be that stable. It was not perfect, but much better than I ever could expect. Okay. I should actually remove that for the quest, but I don't care. Nice trash. I realized today in the morning that tomorrow is New Year's. I thought it's still a few days out. I was a little bit surprised. For some reason, I really thought it's still, I don't know, at least 3 or so days. And since I said I'm gonna do, let's say, a year art review stream, I had to prepare some stuff. So I had to go through my art folder. I organized it somewhat, but still, it's I think around 170 individual pictures. That's gonna be fun. I hope my PC is not gonna die on me tomorrow. It's probably gonna die. It's probably gonna die, but I hope it's not gonna happen too often. And not quite the PC, but the program I use might die on me. It happened a few times. A few overdubers with workload. Some treasure. And it's trash. Okay, that's a fast one. And I think the bobber ran out. Yeah. Let's go home. I don't want any more. Let's give them some stuff to play. Okay, be a fool. Okay, I can't put that in. Doesn't really matter. Iridium fish? Yep. The trash. Can I make clothes out of trash? That might be interesting. Oops. I need you and fish. Okay. That looks weird. Seaweed. What's about you? Yeah. Okay, nothing too special. There it is. Let's go to bed. I didn't make... Oh, I didn't get some money. It would have been surprising. It's been a while since I didn't make any money. Actually, let's have a look. No, we still need one heart. I gave you probably 10 of those already. I think my wife does have a little bit of dementia. Please tell me there is a hat, a trash can hat. I want to cosplay as a trash can. Okay, some rain. At least the harvest is not yet ready. since if it rains, the harvest is not gonna be taken care of by the Junimos. Yeah, I know that our egg is already ready, but I'm not sure if I want to get rid of a cow. Oops. Here it is. Okay, they are max level, max level. It seems like everything. Yeah, not quite. Yoshi is still low level. Anything in here? Yeah. I guess I'm gonna make fish eggs, since why not? Okay, yeah, there's a significant upgrade in regards of the amount I need. I remember back in the other shed, yeah, that would have been half of the whole operation. In general, I have a few games I want to play, but oops, yeah, should be fine like this. I'm not sure which one I want to play next, since Dark Souls is basically ending. There's not too much more to do in Dark Souls. I guess I don't need you. Or you. Actually, might as well crack those open, since why not? Saturday, so nothing special. Going before is probably the fastest way. Town. Okay. Process. That might be interesting. Trash. Trash. Okay, I'm not very lucky, I guess. Really unlucky. The only thing that might be somewhat good is the golden mask. Oops, I don't want to sit down, I want to go in here. Actually, this is also somewhat rare. I don't know what to do with those anyway, so might as well throw them in here. I think there's only one artifact left for the museum. I should really look into that at one point. Ooh, hello. Okay. No. Here. Guess. Since I don't really need it. Anyway, so. At some point I have to go to the museum with my inventory full of whatever I can find. Okay. I placed the chest a little awkwardly. The only thing I'm somewhat interested in is the mask, since I don't think I had several of them. And the only thing left is the sword. Minerals, I donated all of them, I think. Yeah, I guess. Actually, there's still some room left, if I recall. Yeah, there's actually a little bit of room left. I don't know if that is by design or if I just didn't bring all the material. Actually, there's at least one thing I didn't bring here. I never brought an ostrich egg. I should get to that. It might take a while. At this point, it's not even worth it to use the collect berries, since, yeah, I don't really need to. It's just a waste of inventory. Since there are so many, might as well. And it would look nice in my aquarium. This bird looks a little bit like he's standing on the water rather than swimming. A bit weird. Ooh, sea cucumber is actually not too bad, since I need it for the lucky meal, I think it is. And I'm pretty sure at this point the legendary fish around here is not to be catched at fall. Maybe summer. Certainly not winter, I'm pretty sure. In winter the only fish you can catch is the glacier fish and maybe a sewer. Okay, an eel. It's been a while. I only caught one of them, I think. And that's for the quest. I never got another one, if I recall correctly. I want the stuff as well in real life. Imagine how handy it would be. Or just a portal gun. Portal. I think I never finished Portal 1. At some point I might gonna do that. I don't know if I finished it. I know I played through Portal 2 multiplayer at least 3 times. With some friends. Okay. I almost caught the treasure. But Portal 2 multiplayer is probably one of the best multiplayer games. You can just move around with your friend, but still have some goal. And it also tests your friendship a little bit. Yeah, Portal 1 is... that's maybe a good idea. another game I want to play, but I don't know when. Okay, that one seems very small. Yeah, let's look at the quest, maybe. Actually, okay, I now assume maybe the bait. Let's look at the description. Okay, I assume it is just for fish, not also for algae and stuff. Treasure. Okay. Trash. So I'm gonna put on the bobber, but not the bait. I want the trash. Actually, fishing in my pond would be most efficient way to do so, probably. Yeah, let's try. Since I obtained the teleportation, travel time is not really an issue anymore. Anything? Apparently no. Okay, just trash. Since I have them, it would be bad to just leave them be. Want the decoration. Okay. It's actually interesting. There are different variations of them. Actually, red snapper. You also in here. I think they are up here somewhere. Well, my memory is not even that terrible. It's still shit, but I can still remember some basic stuff. You in here, and the rest comes off for me. The wine might actually be ready as well. I hate their chests up here. No. Okay. Gold mask. The rest is down here. Somewhere. I think I used all the seaweed for something. I think for sushi, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, let's look at the wine. Okay, not yet. I really want the golden clock at this point. Getting the ability that nothing will decay and no weeds will spread seems very nice. Yeah, I should probably remove the Christmas tree at this point. To change the password or to get rid of your neighbors? I'm not gonna ask how you fixed it. Actually like the sailing shot more than the other stuff. Whatever. Yeah, never ask a man how he solves his issues. At least if annoying people are involved. Yeah, that's a nice amount of money. And I need another gemstone. Having a wife is very expensive, apparently. Oh, she's at maximum. So it's not that expensive anymore. But I'm very nice. It's not just because I want to see what happens. Hello. She watered some crops. All my crops have already watering. It is all automated at this point. I need an ostrich egg for something. Yeah, for the museum. I would say having an ostrich egg in a museum, that's probably a sign that the museum is not that good. Unless it's antique, maybe. I wouldn't be too surprised if you can find some ostrich eggs in some museums because they were presents for, I don't know, some king at some point. let me get my money. Okay, good thing I looked into here. And that was almost a disaster. Oof, that was close. I didn't want to make another cleansing. Yeah, I don't care about them right now. You got wine. I need the money. Okay. Wine is not ready. This is one of the best foods in the game, as far as I know. It's very, very well liked, since the energy and health is not really the bonus point. It's +1 luck and +1 speed. It's a very good combination. And I have that much of it. And where were you going? I think one of my slaves wanted to escape. Don't you dare. Okay, apparently that is still in their range, I assume. Okay. The sad thing is, those are legendary fish. They look the most disgusting of all of them. Now I remembered what I wanted to do. I saw this at one point. Now I think my fishing level is... You mean the disgusting fish? I'm gonna show you, I hate them. Look at that, especially this abomination. The anglerfish is alright, it's whatever, but that... It looks like it's feeding on your nightmares. And considering where you get the fish, it's not that surprising. You get it from the sewers, so yeah. The other one has no right to be this ugly. Yeah, they don't want to eat my nightmares, they want to eat my soul probably or something. And I really have to bring some bombs around here to clear this out. Okay, that's... It was worth a try. Yeah. If you have a soul left, the last remnants of my soul are probably highly poisonous, but I'm not gonna tell the soul-eating monster fish that. But yeah, the green fish has a reason to be this ugly. He's a mutated whatever in the sewers. The other one is a glacier whatever fish, so he has no right to be this ugly. And I might have fucked something up. Okay, let's try with food. Ooh, the bad luck has arrived. And I don't think this nickname will ever escape. It will ever escape that nickname. I heard you're supposed to find something here if you fish here. And I think he's a little bit sad since his nickname will persist. And I just wanted to show you. That's where you get the green fish. The fuel of nightmare. And I need better food. But to be honest, you gave yourself the nicknames, more or less. Is it worth it? Nah. It's not worth it. Yeah, probably. Should actually keep some coffee in my inventory to be faster. Yeah, but there are people, I'm pretty bad with names, there are people also, friends of friends, which I know for years now. I still don't know the name, but they have a nickname. I gave them the nickname years ago, just as whatever, and those nicknames are still sticking. And most of them are not that flattering, to be honest. Bad Luck is one very, very nice nickname, considering my track record. You at least have a superpower. Okay, that doesn't work. I heard you're supposed to find something here if you fish here. Okay, maybe not. Was just a waste of material and time. Yeah, maybe. Depends how much bad luck, if the bad luck is also in regards how early I'm gonna get dementia. I will remember you till eternity. So that means you will cause me bad luck till eternity. So that's scary. I assume you watched Deadpool, the second Deadpool movie, with the one girl who had luck as superpower. Your superpower is just bad luck. To some degree, it might actually be would be an actual powerful superpower. Yeah, it's I would say it was some 7 out of 10. It could be better. The other dough I wrapped up and put into the freezer, one part and one into the fridge for now. It's a little bit more moist. It turns out I didn't use enough water for the first dough. And yeah, the sauce, I was too lazy to reduce it. I made another pizza in the afternoon, so for the evening, and I let the sauce a little cook off. the moisture, and it was very good. So it's a nice pizza. And oh fuck, I didn't bring stuff I wanted to bring. And I'm still contemplating. I said I would make another stream, but I said it's gonna be a surprise, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. Yeah, that's one of the things I said pretty early on. Even if I fuck up pizza, the worst pizza is still pizza. You can still eat it, it's fine. And it was not bad. It was not perfect either, so... And something that's just hard to do at home. With a pizza oven, so actual pizza equipment, it would have been better. It's not really easy to replicate an actual pizza oven at home, aside you buy a pizza oven. I don't really need anything here. And it's been a while since I made pizza, and never with that kind of flour, since it was actual pizza pasta flour. Apparently it needs a little bit more water. But yeah, it's pizza, it's fine. But it turns out, the second batch, I used the leftover sauce from the stream, and I put in a little bit more red wine, and then let it cook off. And still, the wine flavor was not really noticeable, but it was not as wet. So I was a little bit too impatient with the stream, since I wanted to move it forward, since otherwise I would have to wait, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at least, till the sauce would have been perfect. I knew that before, but yeah, I could have used even more red wine. Yeah, I think if I made it again, I would probably mix it with some normal flour just because to try out how it will behave. So you can make pizza with whatever flour. This one is just, I think, it's has a little bit more clothing, so it's a little bit easier to make nice and stretchy. So yeah, whatever. As long as it's somewhat fine flour, you can use whatever you want. If you use whole grain, it's not gonna be that nice and fluffy, but that's obvious. If you ever ate anything with whole grain flour. But yeah, pizza dough is very, very forgiving. You can't really fuck it up too much. Yeah. It's also, I let the dough... Usually at room temperature, you are supposed to let the dough rest for 1 to 2 hours. I made the dough, 1 second, I think at 9 or 10 a.m. and the stream started at 2 p.m. So, yeah. I had it lying around a little long. But it's whatever. It was fine. And why do I see that? That's my waifu. she is max level, so you don't have a chance with her. Yeah, I'm still contemplating what I'm gonna do next time. Okay, thank you, I guess. But yeah, pizza dough or generally bread and those kind of things, the dough is very simple. You can't really fuck it up too much. With pastries, so they are actual baking. That's more towards science than cooking. With those kind of things, you really have to ratio everything correctly, otherwise, and do every step correctly, otherwise it won't be that good. Obviously, there are a few exceptions, but overall, a lot of pastries are very finicky. Ooh, I just remembered. This would be a bit short for stream, but Austria has Kaiserschmarrn, which is basically ripped up pancakes. It's relatively somewhat famous, I know, from what I've known. So it's not huge, but people know of it sometimes. Yeah, it's getting to 4 p.m. so yeah, 11 is perfectly fine for eating something, starting to eat. Yeah, time zones are annoying. I don't know. Yeah. And if not, I'm pretty sure my curse will draw you in again. Actually, let's go to Ginger Island, since why not? And I've been there. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I haven't been there for a while. And it's also Monday, so Q might have a new quest. Yeah, I can't really leave the fairy honey. Fairy rose honey is too good to be left alone. Yeah. Aren't we all some kind of curse? Coconut. And I think mine is even worse than yours. Yours is just bad luck if you show up, but my curse towards him is he can't escape me. And he submitted to it, so yeah, he gave up. that old lady, I don't like her. She weirds me out. Coconuts. Let's go to Q, the weird uncle. Okay, what do you want? I could do that. I could do both. Both are not really that hard. But I think I'm gonna go with the Skull Cabin, since I might as well go there. It's not really a huge step out of my way. Nothing else fun here. Not really. I could buy a huge aquarium. If I need, but I'm gonna wait till I need it. But actually, the recipes might be interesting. Hopper. It depends how good it is. I'm not sure. But I just realized there's something I can make, maybe. Or can you? Maybe you can't buy it. Make it. I thought you could buy a recipe, and I did, but apparently not. I want this thing. Since I'm big brain. And yeah, I switch a lot between being super small brain and big brain. And that's just for the adventure. I need to blow up some stuff. Digging site. Okay. I literally just ran over my head. So, basically. It's gone. One second. Buff my house collectibles. I don't think so. Oh, no. There's... I don't know why the design is the way it is. It's, a teleporter to my house, so the main farm. And my voice just fucked up a little. That should be fine now. I don't no. Here. I just wanted to plant the coconut as a bomb. Oh. I'm not sure if the bombs destroyed those treasure sites. And maybe. I don't know. No luck ring, sadly. Want another one? I need another one. That's why this is the best spot for luck rings, since they spawn all the time. I could teleport home, but I'm still gonna do it probably. But I need to show off this. See, it's just an obelisk. Super big brain strategy. Where am I gonna put you here? Let's see if that works. I think I found a way to never need to farm for stone ever again. Where is everything? Here it is. Yeah, the rest is whatever. And we are almost at 1,000,000. Only 10 more. No, 9 more. And at least in this game I also have my step knife. Okay. Didn't see you there. Now the wine should be ready, I think. I hope. I need the money. Nope. And what? What's golden cook even though? Either my brain is just broken or clock. Ah, clock. That makes sense. The golden clock is basically, I think, the highest end game item in the game, from what I know. It costs 10k, 10 million. It's basically just a flex, but it also, I think it shows the time, which is very useless. But it also prevents your farm to decay. So, for example, after a while, the fence, for example, will break down, or weeds spread over the farm. That won't happen anymore, which is useful. And don't look at my wife, you pig. Actually got all the barrels this time. Okay, that's done. Oh, don't have anything now. This is basically just my timer. Okay, the wine is still brewing. I guess I don't need that. Okay, yeah, the grand display. I'm just gonna bring iridium level fish. It should be fine. And look at my little slaves working. I think, if I remember correctly, you can color them in. Yeah, today they are not lazy enough to sit in the house. What do I want? I want purple or... Actually, obsidian would look nice. Or fairy stone. I like purple. That's a very nice purple. That's meh. Actually... Let's see if I can color them in. According to, I think, a note I found, you can color them with the corresponding stone. Maybe it takes a day. Okay. Might not be the best idea if the stone turns my little slave blacks. Yeah. I want a purple, but I have enough prismatic shots. I just wanted to see if purple looks nice. Prismatic shots, obviously, for the flags. I can't color them in with lacquerings, sadly. Unless... Okay, no. Okay, see nothing happening. Ooh, a train. Also, yeah, I need an ostrich egg at some point. Yeah, obviously. See, I have to be a little bit of an asshole. That's by now a part of my brand. Usually people try to be nice and friendly and whatever, especially to the community they foster. I'm somewhat nice, but also an asshole. And to be honest, the luck rings, I have to flex them, so... Sorry, but not sorry. I need an ostrich egg. That's the main reason I came here for. The garbage. No, I have the garbage outfit, so the garbage can outfit, but I don't think I have the hat. I want it. I have to find out how to get it. That's important. Let's see what the train left behind. Do you really want to start a fight like this against me? I will destroy you. I will have 10 of them as soon as I find out how to get them. Ooh, hello. I like him. But see, I have him as my friend. Linus is my friend, not yours. What did I... How do I get the garbage hat? From ravaging through garbage? Or just making it like a normal person? It would have been a nice luck day. And tomorrow I should probably go to the mines. If it's a somewhat lucky day. Ooh. Looks actually quite nice. I'm getting hungry. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. And to be honest, I'm in need of a new outfit. I'm getting bored of this one. The hat, yeah, pretty much everything. What do I want? I want something new. Do I want pink hat back? Yeah. Let's find a new outfit. This would actually fit perfectly to the hat, but I don't know. It's not... I don't like it too much. Probably for me it's even less, since I'm super lucky, and I'm probably gonna get everything else, so diamonds and whatnot, but not the hat. I'm just gonna ask Linus. Ooh, purple shorts. The shoes are have the best ones there are. Okay, new outfit acquired, and for some reason it's even worse than the previous one. Those legs. I think I skipped leg day quite often, considering how they look. I thought everyone knew to never skip leg day. Actually, I didn't want to come here. I think I heard you can repurpose this area for your own stuff. Yeah, but the legs, they look very thin. And I'm gonna get that garbage hat. I'm gonna be the king of garbage. Ooh, what do you want? 2,000 eggs. That's not gonna be possible since I don't have any chickens anymore. Don't even have one. Yeah. Might not be the best idea to get seen ravaging through the garbage like a raccoon. That should be out of line of sight. Well, actually, I have an idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean up a little. Do something good for the community. Oh, horse boy. I wonder if you can kill your own horse with a bomb. Yeah, I'm fucked up enough to figure that out, to test it. Of course, you have to be very still. That's how you clean up a community, right? Who needs people picking up your garbage? If one dude can do that with a few bombs. Kaboom. I don't like Pam. I hate her. I could... and it's... she might be drinking. If I'm lucky enough to get some wet garbage, I'm gonna give her something. Otherwise, no. I'm also supposed to build her a nice new house. but I'm not gonna do that. I don't like her. I would have all the necessary material. She is a weird alcoholic, grumpy, probably Karen. I don't know. That's probably enough to... yeah, that's probably enough. Or do you like old Karens that are also alcoholics and probably drunk driving? Have the sweetest daughter in the whole town, but are a huge asshole to her? I would say that's not the best image. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna do this. You're supposed to fall down. And do I really need a reason to hate people? Okay, I think I have whatever I wanted. I would actually be interesting how Pam's house would look like, but... And I already said it when I first saw you come build a house for her. I wouldn't build it for her. I would build it for her daughter. She is annoying. Her daughter seems very sweet. Yeah, I think she was the bus driver before we came here, and the bus was, for some reason, had some damage. I'm pretty sure she crashed the bus while drunk driving, and I could actually get some kids. Do I want kids? I don't know. I would have some toddlers running around. Seems a bit annoying. But there's certainly a way to get rid of them at some point. Okay. Then, yes, we're gonna get a child. So you want to be the creepy uncle? I'm pretty sure. Even if you don't set out to be the creepy uncle, you probably will become the creepy uncle. I have some... It feels right. And I don't mean that uncle you don't want to leave alone with the kids, but that kind of uncle that's so simply the outlier. But I'm pretty sure you were the one who said Q reminds you of your uncle. So Q is probably the creepy uncle. So it's not that far off. I already forgot this again. I'm super big brain. Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, but Q looks like a creepy uncle, so your uncle looks like a creepy uncle. So it wouldn't be too far off to assume you as well would look like that as well. Do I need anything else? I didn't want to. Do I want a lucky lunch? No. That's fine. Oh, that's the fuck. I'm super dumb. Since I never go to the desert normally. Need to hit this and this. In we go. I can't really afford to be hit till I get to level 100. So I'm just gonna do a speedrun. Maybe I get another outpetter. Would mean I need another stable. Or whatever. Oh. Oops. Ghost. Can't touch me. That's not really a lot of resources. Problem solved. Explosions just solves so many problems. Okay, halfway there. Your creepy uncle will give me some nice resources. And another outpetter. My third one. That's pretty nice, I would say. Getting another autopetter. Why not? Ah. I think I'm just gonna get a few more, I don't know, pigs and ostriches, just because. And trash. Oops. Speedrun. Oops. I can't afford to stand still. Treasure. And it's trash. And till now, it's still a no-hit run. So, no-hit speedrun. Oops. And crystallarium. Okay, but yeah, just whatever. Ooh. Let's jump into the hole. I need to kill a few more of them, I think. Okay, he survived. Oops, some coal. I always need some coal. Yeah, let's kill them. I get something if I kill enough of them. I'm very sure about that. I might have enough of the mummies, but the serpents, I'm not sure. And this seems like too much work. Okay, this seems workable. Just because. I didn't have to kill him, but I had to. For reasons. I actually want to kill a few of them. Since I'm pretty sure I get an item. They're not really any issue anymore. Might as well. Yeah, the knife is very, very, very good. Without the knife, I would have been in huge trouble, I think. Stabby stab and stabby stab. Okay, I guess this looks boring. Boring? Boring. Do they even need any more skeletons? I didn't think so. I'd rather slay some dinosaurs. Some endangered species. Okay, boring. And I need to drink some ginger ale. After slaying you and jug it down. Mysterious hole. That's actually nice. I don't really need you. Or you. Or you. Or... I don't care. Okay, that was a bad hit. Might as well. I hoped for a hole. Actually, I want to kill the ghost. The rest is irrelevant. Oh, no. Yeah, every hole is a goal. You can find holes here that take you a random number of floors down, but you take some damage. So the deeper you fall, the higher the damage is. But it is worth it, since yeah, damage is just damage, and you can literally skip. I think it's sometimes more than 10 levels with one hole. And he survived. Impressive. Ooh, that's a nice room. I need some big explosives. Okay, no holes. Okay, this room seems interesting enough. I don't know. Some cool stuff, I guess. Genie booze. Okay, yeah, I guess that's cool stuff. Maybe I find a few new outfits or whatever. It's... You have returned. Yeah, mainly outfits, maybe some more auto-pattern. I don't know. At this point, it's all, as with the luck rings, it's just a flex. Having more than 2 auto-pattern is probably something the Stardew Valley community will kill me for. Having 4 luck rings and 3 auto-pattern, they're gonna hate me. Yeah, it's fine. I like this. Hello, ghost. There's a hole. See? Hole. A shaft, but it's a hole. And as far as I know, it's completely random. But I think I never fall more than 15 floors or so. I actually need some of them for quests, so slaughter away. Yeah, holes are nice. So if you find a random hole somewhere, just jump in. It's gonna be a nice surprise. Most likely you will get broken feet, or broken legs and whatnot, but maybe you find some treasure. I have to do this. Sorry, slimes. I survived. No, we are basically in a mine, and those are straight down mine shafts, and you don't know how far they lead you. It's a random number. That should be enough, I hope. Yeah, not quite. This is probably the most inefficient way to deal with them, but I just had to. I can't even collect the items at this point. Yeah, it's basically you find a hole in the mine, you don't see where where it ends, and you're just jumping down. I have no idea. It's a surprise. But the problem is you get some damage. The deeper you fall, the more damage you get. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the most likely scenario if you jump in a hole just like that, either you break your legs and or you land in a sewer, so do it on your own. I have no responsibility. Ooh, prismatic shot, that's the word. I forgot how the things are called. Stabby stab. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, but to be honest, those people that explore abandoned mines and those caves, those people are legitimately crazy. I'm not really claustrophobic or anything, but imagining being stuck somewhere, not knowing if you can crawl through there and whatnot, and not even being able to breathe fully, since if you breathe deep enough, your chest is too broad to squeeze through. Those people are crazy. Yeah, at least you might have some idea, some way to grab onto something, so... But most likely, if you find a hole like this in a mine, it's probably also not a straight bottom, so there are probably stones and whatnot. And if you fall down, without knowing when you touch down to the bottom, since it's probably super dark, and then landing on a uneven surface, if you survive, you probably won't walk again. I need to stab you. Yeah, abandoned place, so if it's a house or something, I wouldn't be scared or anything. But going into a legitimate hazard where you can't even turn around anymore, since it's super tight, that's something I wouldn't fuck around with. Yeah, I'm not really scared if there's an abandoned mansion or something. Oh, it's still, I know it's still somewhat dangerous if it collapses or something, but I wouldn't really care. That's whatever. But going into an abandoned mineshaft, it's 10 more times more dangerous, and if you get stuck, you will die a slow death. Even if people know where you are, yeah, they can't really do anything about it. Did I ever find anything scary? Maybe. Let's think about it. I'm that kind of person. I often go for a walk in the forest. Well, it's dark outside, so basically middle of the night, I'm gonna go for a walk in the forest without any lights. So, yeah. I couldn't even find something, since I'm sometimes actually pretty much blind. I still remember I went for a walk in an area I'm not that familiar with, and I literally had to feel the ground for the gravel to know if that's the road or not. So, well, it was interesting. Yeah, sometimes there are weird noises if you, especially if you go out at night in the forest or something, where you don't really know what it is. It is just something there. But I think often I hear some screeching, and I think that those are foxes. They screech pretty loudly. A while back, I saw a baby fox. He was super cute. Actually, let's have a look if I can make some nice items. Bears were common in Austria, but we got rid of them for long. In southern Austria, there are bears. They got reintroduced, There were some bear attacks a while back, I think. But where I live, no. But they are wolves now. No, I'm not trespassing. I know the area. That's also why I'm comfortable going there. Usually I know the area well enough, so even if I'm basically blind, I know my way around, and it's not trespassing, so it's fine. But yeah, in Austria, we have wolves now. We had bears, obviously, but yeah, Europeans are very, very good in getting rid of stuff. So they were basically extinct around here. If you go in southern Austria, the mountains, so I think it's rather close to Italy already, there are some brown bears, but yeah. Yeah, wolves now here again, they are still very uncommon, and still people are advocating to kill them again, since they were running around in a village. There was a huge news report. Yeah, a wolf was seen near a kindergarten. And they were already like, yeah, we have to kill him. But yeah, Europeans are very good at that kind of stuff. Prismatic genie pants. I basically have to, don't I? Yeah. Also, wolves, purebred wolves, usually don't attack people. No, they are still very uncommon around here. But purebred wolves usually are very scared of humans. Normally, a wolf, unless you get close to its cubs or something, or it's very, very hungry or startled by you, will never attack you. You will never notice him, since they are usually scared enough for you to they piss just off. But the problem is wolf dogs. So if a normal house dog breeds with a wolf, the their instinct gets mixed, so they are no longer scared of humans, but still very much a wild animal. Those are actually scary. Those can be very dangerous. And I don't think a lone wolf, but I'm pretty sure around here are no huge wolf packs. I don't know. It might be that they are somewhere around here somewhat, but I never saw one. One other thing, they are also around. I also never saw one, oddly enough. Boars. I would probably be more scared of a grown boar than a wolf. Since a boar, they are actually scary. If they are fully grown. Think I have everything. Yeah, might as well put them in over here. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it here to flags, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, to be honest. Yeah, they are more common, a lot more than a wolf, but yeah, it's in the US they currently have huge problems with boars. I think in Texas you get paid for killing boars at this point. Around here they're common enough, so they are out there, but yeah, it's not a common sight. Something like a deer that's something normal. So if I go for a walk in the forest, it's not that unlikely to see a deer. Rabbit as well. Sometimes rabbits are even on the street. So if you go for a walk in the morning, it's not unlikely to see rabbits running around, basically in the city. Other wildlife, yeah, sometimes I see foxes, but they are also, yeah, they are a little bit shy. So if they notice you, you won't see them. So you have to be very quiet to accidentally sneak up on one. But that's basically it. We don't have that many cool creatures running around. Yeah, if you were to catch or kill a boar in Austria, you would be in prison. You would be very much fucked. Yeah, in Austria, if you need several licenses, if you want to kill, to hunt something, Austria is very, very strict about that kind of stuff. In the US, I think if it's your own land and you have a rifle, you can kill whatever you want. And fox is not supposed to taste that good, from what I've heard. And I think he's talking about boars. I think fox is supposed to taste not good. They are also very stinky. So fox is a house tier, as a pet. They are super stinky. Yeah, against the boar, I would run and hope the other person is slower than me. Boars are that kind of scary. I would literally rather wrestle with a wolf. Let's say I have a pocket knife, which is not that unlikely. I would rather try and wrestle against a wolf than a boar. But yeah, in Austria, if you kill something and you don't have several licenses, so you would need a hunting license, which you would have to get certified, and that's not just going somewhere and getting it, whatever. I think it takes several years for everything. Weapons license, of course, as well, since yeah, Austria is very. If you want weapons around here, it's not that easy. And then you need the license that you are allowed to hunt on the certain land, and then you need the license to hunt a certain animal. Yeah, it costs a little bit, let's say. And as far as I know, in the US, for example, it's a bit more straightforward. for example, in the US, I think you are also very easily allowed to hunt with a bow, for example. In Austria, if you want to hunt with a bow, I don't even know if it's usually possible. You need several special licenses, probably. Yeah, Austria is a little bit weird. We have a lot of rules. Austria is in general somewhat strict about a lot of stuff. I think Austria got ranked one of the highest countries in regards of how free they are. I saw this at one point where people were made fun of US because US was like, yeah, they are the freest country of them all, and whatnot. But Austria is somewhat strict, but yeah, for example, weapons and that kind of stuff in Austria, it's not that easy. So hunting as well, it's not just because, yeah, you are basically stealing the animal. It's also because, yeah, if you don't have the license, you might be cruel to the animal, even if you don't plan to, but killing it in a very inefficient way is also pretty cruel, and so on. Yeah, even, let's say, even if I had a pistol. Pistols are somewhat allowed if you have the proper license. Carrying it around would be already very problematic. But let's say I have a pistol, someone breaks in and I shoot him. I would be fucked. I would probably go through several hours of legal bargaining to get out without any huge problems. It's also you in self-defense in Austria. It's also you only allowed to use that kind of appropriate measures. So if someone is attacking you with, I don't know, a broomstick, and you whip out a clock and blast him down with several headshots, then you are probably gonna be imprisoned. So yeah, it's self-defense. If you kill or severely injure someone in self-defense in Austria, and there's not a very, very good reason for it, you're fucked. So unless the person is going against you with a pistol, with a firearm or a sword or an actual combat knife or whatever, then somewhat more violence is more or less allowed. But otherwise, he can sue you. So if you have, I think it's even that far. If you are a martial artist, that's gonna be considered. So, for example, if someone is an actual top-class martial artist and he injures someone very severely, then without a huge reason, then you are probably also fucked, since a martial artist should be well enough trained to not injure a person that severely without wanting it. So Austria is weird. But on the other hand, Austria has rather good statistics in regards of crime, so it's very unlikely to get shot or something in Austria. not impossible. It's not the safest country out there, but yeah, if you don't have the appropriate all the licenses, then it's obviously also illegal here. It's it's probably in that kind of way illegal in every country if you have the hunting license, the license for the weapon, the license to kill the certain animal, the license for from the landowner. So you need several licenses in probably most countries. But it's also the same with fishing. If I just got a fishing rod, went out to the next river or lake or whatever, started fishing, and someone caught me, I would be. I think there are several years of prison as a punishment. Yeah, in in Austria, most people don't have firearms, for example. So it's not really an issue in that kind of way. We have not really huge crime. Obviously, there are areas that are not that nice, but you can. Let's say I went out tonight. Let's say I don't know what's midnight. Midnight is probably one of the scariest times to go out and whatnot. I could probably go into the worst parts of town and would still be fine. I wouldn't be too worried about it. But for example, in the US, it's very understandable if you are a little bit more cautious or scared. USA seems a little scary. Yeah, any crimes at all? Probably not. But Tokyo is supposed overall Japan is supposed to be very, very, very safe. It's probably safer than Austria, but a decent margin. But yeah, crimes happen everywhere. But you can go outside in the middle of the night in a not that nice part of town, and you will be fine. But for example, leaving your bike unlocked, standing outside for an hour without anyone watching, I wouldn't trust that. But compared to the USA, for example, they often have more or less bicycle locks for their motorbikes, lock up their cars because they get stolen so often. In Austria, you I don't think if you went to let's say a supermarket, went shopping for 2 hours straight, and left your car's doors open, no one would steal it. I think it would be more likely that someone would just close up the door and finish. That's it. Yeah, the red district. I heard they not a lot of violent crimes, but not an area where you would feel welcome. It's let's say the nightlife district. So yeah, everything from bars to prostitution and that kind of stuff. So it's basically the party district, more or less the nightlife. It's not very unsafe. So from what I've heard, it's still you can walk there without getting stabbed or shot or anything, but some unsavory character might run around. Yeah, Yakuza, but I'm pretty sure even if there is Yakuza, as long as you don't piss them off, and really try to piss them off, I didn't think they would do anything too bad. Even if you bump into one, even though in media they are portrayed as super scary and they will cut off your finger even because you looked in their direction, I'm pretty sure most people, even if I went down the street and bumped into one, they would be probably a bit pissed maybe, but I don't think they would be super outraged. Yeah, there are probably assholes that are super, yeah, I'm powerful, have respect, or I will punch you. But yeah, usually, as long as you are polite, people are polite to you, unless they are just assholes or drunk. That's often the issue. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you have an actual somewhat decent gangster and you give them decent respect, usually you get decent respect back. They are still, if you are respectful enough, people are usually respectful towards you, unless they have certain, yeah, there are certain people that where it won't work. So with drunk people, or if you, for example, are not quite white and get to some racist people, those kind of people, they are actual assholes. I would rather hang out with Yakuza than some racist wannabe gangster. Yakuza seems at least a little bit nicer. But those kind of very right-winged people, they are not that common in Austria. Also because it's more or less illegal. There's still right-winged organizations and that kind of stuff. They are everywhere. But for example, the swastika, till a few years ago, it was not allowed to be shown anywhere in Austria and in Germany. So any kind of media, unless it was strictly educational, so for example, a history book, but otherwise, if there was a movie where there were swastikas, that had to be censored. Nowadays, it's not quite, if it's in form of art, so for example, video games, you are allowed to put in swastika without censoring it. But if you ran around with, for example, in USA, I'm pretty sure if I ran around with a SS uniform, the police wouldn't really do anything about it. I would probably get my shit punched out of me, for sure. I probably that's very fair. But in Austria, if you run around like this, you could literally face, I think, up to prison if you did something like that. Understandable, considering the history, but yeah, in the US, you would probably start a bar brawl. But yeah. That you are talking. Japan is far worse. Most of the rules around here make sense. If you use this kind of stuff is just very history. Since Second World War, Austria, Germany, I'm pretty sure people don't want a repeat of that and rather want to not have that around. Yeah, you get used to the rules. There are often weird rules in different countries, but if you grew up there or lived there long enough, it is just whatever. There are still a few rules that are just weird, but yeah, Japan is pretty weird, to be honest. They are in some ways super futuristic, super top of the line, and then with some stuff they are just probably 100 years back. But Japan seems like an interesting country. And Tokyo, I would rather go to Tokyo than New York, to be honest. New York is probably the staple huge city, but Tokyo is bigger. And New York is supposed to be rather disgusting and full of crime, so... Yeah, I think every country has a few, let's say, unlikable gimmicks. Yeah, I wouldn't plan to live in Tokyo. Seeing the city once, maybe having a little hangout with some friends or whatever, having a little look around, I think that would be enough. I don't want to live in Tokyo, to be honest. It seems a bit miserable. Too many people. It seems also very convenient, to be honest. Infrastructure seems very adept, but a lot of people, and buying an apartment as big as a storage closet is probably more money than you will ever make in a year. Yeah, crowded. If you get run around there, it's in rush hour. I don't want to take any train or something. That's not really. It seems uncomfortable. But still, the infrastructure there seems pretty good. Yeah, yeah. It, Austrian infrastructure is also supposed to be pretty good, but yeah, we don't have those kind of rush hour floods, at least not as big as Tokyo, since even the biggest city in Austria is probably as big as a small district in Tokyo. Our biggest city has around 1 million inhabitants. Tokyo has probably tenfold. Probably more. So in Austria, also most cities in Austria are not even close to 1 million. In Austria, a lot of people are just all over the country. Oops. But at least our trains are better than the ones in Germany. Germany train railway is supposed to be that miserable. It's very common for you to just wait hours upon hours for a train to maybe arrive, or just to completely just, yeah, sorry, the train won't come for today. Let's try next time. Austria is a little better in that kind of way. Yeah, it depends, but the Prague, it's living in Tokyo is probably not very good for your budget. And it depends what you're working for, what your work is, but it's probably not that good in regards of money. And Japanese work culture is also to be supposed to be absolutely miserable. So, yeah, it sounds not that fun. And the funniest thing is, all those people who are, yeah, I saw anime. Tokyo seems like fun. I want to go to Japan. It's gonna be very fun there. It's the magical place where everything is great. Yeah, no. Yeah, education is supposed to be good, but very overwhelming. Just the fact, if you look at suicide rates in Japan, that's probably a telltale sign for, yeah, it's probably not the best country to live in. Yeah, if you live somewhere on the countryside, it might be a nice life, I suppose, if you like that kind of life. But in Tokyo, it sounds very, yeah, weird. And yeah, for vacation, probably every country is pretty good for vacation unless there's a civil war going on or something. Okay. Wood experience, okay, that's... Okay, I'm pretty close here, and mummies. Only 6 more. But just visiting Japan because of the food would be worth it from what I've saw and heard. The food, Japanese food, it looks very nice. And from what I've heard, food there is absolutely fantastic. Also quite expensive at some points, but yeah. So fruits, I'm never gonna eat in Japan. 7-Eleven. I think Austria is getting a 7-Eleven, the first one. So they branch out to Austria as well. But to be honest, night shift is probably pretty chill. And in Japan, you don't have to fear someone trying to rob you, so... Bonus points. As long as you are fine with doing a night shift. If your sleeping cycle allows that. Yeah? That's probably one of the best benefits if you work night shift. Unless it's actually a job where night shift is actual work, or it's just like every other shift. But if you work in night shift in the service industry or something, at night, most people don't want to go shopping or whatever, and even if someone comes around, they don't want to do anything. They don't want to talk to you probably at midnight. Unless they are drunk, so... Yeah, you can work on some other stuff, have a chill time, watch something, and be here, so my curse works. But shouldn't I be a little bit more screamish? I think I should scream a lot more, just so people are staying awake. Nothing. But yeah, here in Austria, yeah, unless you are in a, I think, airport, train station, or gas station, basically every other door or whatever closes. So even something like McDonald's, unless I think even the one in the train station around here, in the main the train station, closes at somewhat like midnight or 2 a.m. So here there is not really that much of a night industry. So if you want to eat something around here at 2 a.m., you're you have a very limited palette to choose from. Yeah, 24/7. A few gas stations, not even all of them. A few gas stations are 24/7, and yeah, stuff at the train station and the airport probably, but very much downsized, I assume. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if most of if at least some of them were closed at some point. And also on Sunday, restaurants are often open on Sunday, but on Sunday, no normal shop. So unless it's, I don't even medication, so yeah, special stuff. But on Sunday, unless it's a restaurant or a bar or something, every service there's no service. So, for example, if you need whatever on Sunday, either you don't, or you have to get something very special, so some emergency service for whatever, or that kind of stuff. But Sundays are basically off limits for work. It's an old religious thing, but it still hangs around. It's chill. So basically on Sunday, everyone is free. Or you get extra money if you have to work on Sundays. Yeah, in Austria, unless hospital or whatever, so obvious stuff where there needs to be someone 24/7, the stuff closes up, and bars and restaurants are also open, and some that kind of entertainment industry, so movies and entertainment parks and those kind of things. But so shopping, if you go into a shopping mall on Sundays, yeah, the only things open are bars, restaurants, maybe a cinema if something like this exists there. But I didn't really go shopping, so it's pretty irrelevant. And even if you work something like in the hospital, you have to get every second weekend off, and 2 days in a row. So get 2 days in a row off and one Sunday. Yeah, 2 a.m. 2 more hours and the ghosts start to appear, probably. Oh, I need to go shopping at Q's place. Actually, let's be nice to this dude. I never gave him any presents. Yeah, I think in Austria usually if you have a night shift, it's actually night shift. So you are there from I think 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So a full night shift. But now you can go home and sleep. Nothing I want. That time has come. So, till maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be reviewing all the bullying I did to all the VTubers over the year. Yeah? So? Tomorrow is New Year's. I didn't really notice. I just realized today. Yeah, I made a lot of bullying stuff. Obviously, just in good fun, but that's yeah. You as well. Sleep well, and don't fall asleep on the way home. It's probably not the best idea. I think I still, yeah, I should probably get rid of this as well. Christmas tree is probably not the best fit here. Yeah. Having someone to hang out in chat is chill. So, the blush is all mine. Here we go. And I've made around 1 million today. Still not a lot, but some money at least was made. I didn't really know how I'm supposed to ramp up production that much more. I could make a few more cacks. Yeah. Yeah. That should be enough, I assume. I hope. And I hope it was... Yeah, it was here, not the other one. But... oh, fuck. Those are the wrong ones. And I was surprised why they are so cheap. Oops, I didn't want that. Problem. There they are. Yep, and wood is out again. I need a more efficient way to produce wood. Or just go to the desert and cut everything down again. Might have to do that. Okay. Almost done. Only 12 more. That's doable. And I think I still have some cacks in here. Yeah. This one. That's supposed to be here. Actually, I could go to a dungeon again. And why not? I'm supposed to deliver a coconut to the city. And since I'm super nice, I'm just gonna bring... what am I gonna bring? Yeah, iridium leveled rabbit's feet. I could have used a horse. I could still use the horse whistle, but... Nah, that's fine. I think one of the villagers didn't really like rabbit's feet. Okay. Nice. But I don't like the cryptic, so... Okay. Anyone else I might want to gift stuff? I guess the grumpy old Crampor. I think I'm supposed to bring him batteries. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. And there's nothing up here. Okay. What else? And nothing really. A set of coffee. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to produce coffee. It's already full. Okay, where did I put my coffee? Maybe up here, I hope. Yeah, here it is. In summer. I think next summer I'm just gonna plant a lot of coffee. Since I want more of this. Want more speed. And you go in here. Oh. Almost did a little oopsie. And I guess you belong in here. And what else? Nothing special really. White bait. Yeah. Most of those seem very useless. Solar panels. Do I want one? I should have enough electricity with my lightning poles. Yeah, it's gonna take still a while, but I'm gonna make enough money, and I really have to go get this golden clock. Coming in here, seeing the fence deteriorating is almost scary. I don't want to slaughter all my slimes. Actually, I could kill a few of them. Yeah. I did it. Actually, nice stuff. 9 more millions to go, and I'm gonna be set for life. I don't think there's too much else to do after that. I want to catch the legendary fish, but I think they are in spring and summer, if I remember correctly. So I think there are 5. So that's not gonna happen right now. Then what else? Oh, I should probably remove the Christmas decoration. That's not fitting. Yeah. After that, I need another game that's nice and chill, and I can just play like whatever. Yeah, I thought of RimWorld. But yeah, RimWorld maybe. But still, RimWorld is... Yeah... Yeah, considering it took me, I think, 40 hours for my first colony to be finished. Yeah, RimWorld might be the next. Just having something to chill and hang out. Since playing something like Dark Souls, yeah, it's fun. But I don't feel when I don't feel like playing Dark Souls, I don't want to play Dark Souls. And for Dark Souls, you really have to feel like it, otherwise it's gonna be miserable. Yeah, I have a few story-based games, but to be honest, I didn't play a lot of story-based games on my own time as well, but I have a few I want to play. But yeah, more or less Dark Souls is more or less a story game. No, but something like BioShock. I still want to play the BioShock series. Then what else? Portal 1. I never played through the whole Portal 1, which is supposed to be very nice. What else? I usually play more very open games, so there are still a few of those I want to play. Another nice story game. Like I said, I didn't play a lot of them, so I don't have anything to base my plans off of. Now I'm interested. What kind of story-based game do I have? Hades? Hades is also a fun game. It's probably one of the best games, period. Among Us. Oh, Arkeeper's Trip. That's an interesting game. I'm gonna play that at some point. Ooh, Black Mesa or Half-Life. Half-Life 1 and 2. I have both of them. Risk of Rain? Kingdom Comes Deliverance. I never got through the whole game since I think I fucked something up with a save and didn't feel like playing it again. Yeah, I played through Half-Life 2, but never through the first one, so Half-Life might be interesting. Portal, like I said. I would have Monster Hunter, but Monster Hunter is only very fun with a few people. Kingdom Come Deliverance it's a medieval story game, but kept very much realistic. So not really fantasy, whatever. It's also realistic and hard in a lot of ways. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of horror games. I somewhat like them. I somewhat dislike them a lot. But Bioshock is a horror game, I would say. Sea of Thieves would also be fun, but like, yeah, you would need at least one or two other people to make it fun. I would have to find some. Ooh, South Park: The Stick of Truth. That's a fun game. Yeah, that's a lot of my library. All the games I want to play. Ooh, The Witcher. I have The Witcher 3 somewhere as well. I never finished The Witcher 3. Ooh, Everspace, space game. But yeah, I wouldn't mind horror games, but horror stuff is either pretty good or absolutely garbage. And if it's absolutely garbage, if you're lucky, it's fun garbage or it's just garbage. I played one horror game on this channel before. Actually, two, but the one I don't really consider a horror game since I like it. It's just chill. Let's have a look at horror games. I'm also open for recommendations if there is a nice horror game. Horror games, yeah. I might get into it. Ooh, yes. The Forest, but once again, you need other people. Yeah, I played Subnautica, but it's not that horrifying, and I'm not playing co-op right now. What new recipe? And Subnautica, there are horrifying moments if Leviathan is. It's not cope. Yeah. If Leviathan is eating you up, it is a little bit horrifying, but you get used to it quite easily. So it's not really that big of a deal at that point. And it is horror, but I consider it more like a chill game. It's beautiful, it's nice, it's cozy. I might be weird to consider basically horror game as cozy, but it is. My Subnautica was also the first game I ever played here, so my first live play. At some point I have to play it again. It is just such a good game. Do I have the dangerous mines? Yeah, might as well. But I don't know. There is one more horror game I might gonna play at some point, but I don't know what it's called. And it's not really that horror in regards of, yeah, monsters hunting you down. It's more the aesthetic. Yeah, I played through Below Zero as well. It's okay. It's not as good as the first Subnautica. It feels like, yeah, standalone DLC, basically. It's... The first Subnautica is special. Subnautica Below Zero it's a good game, but compared to the base Subnautica, it's okay at best. It's also a lot smaller, so in regards of map size and such. You also only get one submarine, and I think the prawn suit. Yeah, the prawn suit as well. The submarine is more customizable. So you notice the developer learned a few things and it improved a few things, but it's just not as big of a game and it doesn't feel as special. But there is supposed to be a new Subnautica at some point, third entry, and I'm 100% gonna play it. Alien Isolation, yeah, I heard of that. It's supposed to be pretty good. Lethal Company, that's currently very, very well liked in the streaming scene, but I don't know. It would probably be fine, but you need a nice party to play with. Ooh, Path of Exile. It's also considered a horror game. I played it for a little bit, but yeah. Hunter Showdown. The game just seems interesting. I played it once before when it was in a there was a demo, and I pulled off a pretty nice shot. But overall, the game is, yeah. If you have someone who is good at extraction shooter, then it might be good. But it's not super mine. Ooh, Dead Space. Dead Space, that's a game I want to play at some point. Dead Space sounds very interesting. But Alien Isolation, ooh, I I've not that long ago I rewatched Dead Space. Yeah, it's a 3-part series, pretty fucked up, gory. So something I would enjoy. So, but I it was not so long ago I rewatched Alien vs Predator, and the movie is, to be honest, not even that bad as most people said it was. It is not a good movie. It has plot holes bigger than your mom, but that had to be. It was too good of a your mom joke, but yeah, it's not that bad. But yeah, the Dead Space series, I wanted to play it for a long time, I think. If I remember correctly. And there's a Dead Space remastered as well. Actually, Dark Souls and Elden Ring is also considered horror, if I'm not completely mistaken. So I play a few horror games. Yeah, but not much more. I'm gonna get something to drink very quick. Maybe I will get an idea what to play as a horror game. I'm gonna be right back. I have returned. So, I should probably equip a weapon. I'm still thinking about what kind of horror game would be nice to play. Dead Space for sure. Yeah, Alien Isolation is supposed to be fun, at least. Okay. That was the first time I realized that those stacked up slimes explode, basically, and shoot at you. Okay, I got you. Ooh, a bomb. Nice. But I think the next horror game, story-driven game I'm gonna play is gonna be Dead Space. I don't know, since I have it and I wanted to play it for so long, it's probably the best candidate. Sometimes hitting something with a knife is not as easy as it's supposed to be. But at least it's basically an insta-kill. Yeah. Some cress. Ooh, nice bombs. Oops. I actually wanted to stab the squid. That's actually huge. That's probably one of the best item drops, period. That's better than a prismatic shard. And that by a long shot, to be honest. What can I throw out? Yeah, the slime is basically useless. Okay, staircase. Is it worth it? I guess. Okay. Step. No exit in sight. Please be at least fun enemies. This one dropped something special, I think. Oh, just a gold bar. I might as well farm them, since, I don't know, squidding is otherwise very hard to obtain. And if they present themselves that nicely, might as well use it. To be honest. Unless... oh, there might be a special slime. Special. There it is. Okay. He was trash. Yeah, you didn't really miss a lot. Nothing too special around here. Even the special slime that's supposed to drop something didn't really drop anything. but I'm still thinking about horror games. I'm not really that big into the horror scene, so horror games are not really something I'm very knowledgeable about, so I don't have a huge library to pull it from. I need a radioactive ore. Gory stuff. I don't mind gore. It is perfectly fine for me. I'm a little bit morbid. I think YouTube will mind it more than me. I think YouTube would ban it before I would be very uncomfortable with it, so gore is just fine. What did I don't know what I wanted to do. Okay. Do you somehow dodged a lot? Yeah. I watched Corpse Party, the anime series, while eating chili. So I don't really mind. Dead Space, for example. From everything I ever saw, Dead Space is probably one of the gorier games you can play. Ooh, another horror game I played, Dead Island. Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. I played through both of them. They are not very good games, especially the third Dead Island. It came out rather recently. It's supposed to be absolutely garbage, since they didn't really have any resources to finish up the game. They just threw out whatever they had. Yeah, it is a fun game. It's not a very good game. It's not very trashy, but it's fun. But the last Dead Island that came out, that's actually supposed to be trash. So but it's once again a game where best case scenario you have at least 1 or 2 people with which you can goof around with. So oh dear. Yeah, Dying Light as well. Yeah, right. I also, however, I played actually a few horror games, but Dying Light, a few people are super into Dying Light. I thought it is quite okay, but not much more. So it's for sure not gonna be one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, I played Dying Light. It's been a while though. I completely forgot about that. But I played it with a friend back then. Someone convinced me to play it. Second mission. I know you drop down, you get your ass beaten by a few zombies since you are apparently super incompetent, even though you are supposed to be a super hotshot. Then you get to the tower, and yeah, you run around there and whatever, learn parkour. And at some point, one of the earlier missions is to burn down some med supplies. But it's been a while, so if I played it, I would probably remember. But yeah, it's not a bad game, but yeah, it's also not life-changing. Not worth it. Some more money. I assume maybe the wine? No. Still nothing. My favorite game overall? That's a hard question. What's my actually... It's hard to say one favorite game, to be honest. There are a few games I would consider some of my actual favorite games. If you just go by playtime, it would have been GTA 5. I played a lot with friends online, but Subnautica is probably up there. Subnautica is, like I said, it's just cozy. I like Subnautica. Then Minecraft, but I don't play Minecraft anymore, but it was basically the first video game I played, actually. So it is dear in my heart, even though I didn't play it for I don't know how long. It's been years. So Minecraft is forever gonna be something special. Elden Ring was pretty good. Hades is probably my favorite roguelike. It is just such a smooth game. It feels very polished. Actually, I think I can break into houses now. Yeah. Let me give a look. My favorite game of all time. Rimworld is also quite fantastic. I was quite addicted to that for a while. Yeah, but something like, for example, Subnautica. Subnautica is just such a nice game. I very much enjoyed. I sincerely hope they bring out the third Subnautica somewhat soon, and it is it holds up to the original. I very much enjoy exploration games and that kind of stuff. I had a PS2 back when, but I never played with it. So my mom got it from a friend. So it was a PS2 mini or light or whatever. So the smaller version, and it was already old back then. Um, so yeah, I didn't really play a lot with those. I had a Nintendo DS Lite. So actually, Nintendo DS Lite. But still, I didn't really play too much with it, to be honest. I played a little Mario Kart and Spectropes. That's basically something similar to Pokemon, but I thought it's more fun. Otherwise, yeah, Super Mario, for example, I never really liked too much. I'm not really a platformer guy. Pokemon, I don't know, I never really played it as well too much. But aside of Mario Kart and that kind of stuff, I only played Minecraft for a long time. Yeah, when I was younger, I never really played a lot of games. I rather watch TV. Then one of the second games I ever played was Planet Side 2, a huge online shooter where it's huge map with several hundred, if not thousand players playing on the same map, and you can fly around and whatnot. It was pretty fun. Even though I'm not really that big of a shooter guy, but it was and is still free to play. What else? I had a roleplay game. I still have it. It's I installed it a while ago. It is from I think 2009 or so, if not earlier. Yeah, I think 2009. And I can play it on my PC. I have still the original disc. But the problem is I couldn't find a setting to turn it into English. So I have the original German version of it. And it is the first RPG I ever played, the first fantasy game or whatever I ever played. And it is not good, but it's also not terrible. But I've never really played a lot of retro games or something. I don't know. Divinity Origin Sin 2. No, yeah. 1 second. I have to jumpstart my mind. No, it was Divinity Ego Draconis, I think. Divinity 2 Ego Draconis. If Yeah, Divinity 2 Ego Draconis. It was not bad. It is a basic RPG with a few fun elements. You can also turn into a dragon at some point and fly around, shoot at stuff with your dragon breath, and have it's very open in that kind of regard. Yeah, it was not good, but it was not bad either. but you notice it is old. So the the controls and such are not really that good. But you can play a necromancer, which is pretty fun. And one of the most fun elements is you can basically have a base in which you can recruit people, and for each section you can recruit two, and they each have some special things, so you have to decide. And you have an actual necromancer area, and you can find corpse pieces in the world lying around, and shoot and shove them together and basically make your own Frankenstein's monster. That was still fun. And on top of that, you can also summon a demon to help you fight. So I played basically a summoner. But yeah, the game is old. Yeah, this was actually the second game I ever played. After Minecraft, this was the other game. Back then, it was also somewhat modern. Ooh, I remembered. I also have the Fallout games. I think Fallout 76, Fallout 4, and I think Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 somewhere. Fallout New Vegas and 3 I got for free from Epic. Yeah, another game I played a lot was Skyrim. Skyrim is just nice. It's somewhat trash, but it's still nice. Just trash. Yeah, Fallout, it is a bit weird sometimes, but that's Bethesda games for you. But Fallout atmosphere is pretty nice. And Fallout 4, with base building and such, it is pretty good. Yeah, I might play Fallout 4 at some point. But I also want to play The Witcher 3. I have the game, I started it a while ago, but never finished it. I have a lot of games I want to play, to be honest. Kingdom Comes Deliverance might also be at some point. Like I said, I have a lot of games I want to play. But the fun thing, at least, is people, the regulars in chat, still show up. Some came in while playing Stardew Valley. Some came in while playing Dark Souls, but are still staying after switching to another game, to the other game. So one of the probably most difficult games ever, and very dark and grim and whatnot. And the other one is super chill, super nice and happy and what. And it's still people are still staying. I find this pretty funny. But I'm pretty sure Bioshock is gonna be one of the next games. I don't know. I tested it. It should run just fine. But yeah, I would have to play it. Yeah, I know people are just here because that's smooth and charismatic and whatnot. Actually, why did I do that? But I think it's actually really because, for example, the atmosphere in chat and such doesn't really change. Even if I play something super hard, it's still gonna be somewhat chill. If I were someone who literally started raging and screaming in Souls-like games, then it would have been probably problematic. What the hell was that? Don't remember what I put here. Ah, disgusting plant. I'm gonna keep them and just produce them all at once. It's more convenient. And I should have more than enough. Actually, I have a few cacks which I need to get rid of. And I think that's the perfect spot for the autopair. In the middle of my farm, so everyone can see I have an autopair just to show off. Which means I'm super rich, not just rich. I'm not just using autopair. I am so rich I can throw them around like trash. Anything else I can optimize around here? I don't think so. Aside of maybe doing this. Yep, I think that's as far as I can go with this basement. Yep, that seems fine. Oh, I could just throw them into the chest downstairs. Might as well. Okay. It's getting somewhat late. I think I'm gonna call it here. No, tomorrow will be going over my bullying history. I made a lot of photoshops, a little bit of art, mainly about VTuber, and Some of them are nice, some of them are, yeah. Most of them were, actually, all of them were pretty fun and funny. So I'm gonna go over all I did over the past half a year. So basically, in the last year. So going over art, if you want to call it that, it's gonna be interesting. And obviously, yeah, something different. 2 different streams within 1 week. Something special. Cooking and, let's call it, art. I can call myself variety streamer now. I did 2 different things. Mm. And I have to organize a few folders probably before doing that. Yeah, I am getting tired. So, till tomorrow for the second special stream in a week. And have a nice day, or rather night. And see you tomorrow. Goodbye.